Juicy, juicy, juicy. Dang. It's okay. Oh my God. We're here today at Green Acres Farm. Right now, we're just bunkering down in the tomato area, but we're here to pick blueberries. I wasn't quite ready to just sit at home and build. Lots of upgrades to make. So we're gonna explore the Central Florida, Tampa area, a city called Brooksville. I want this one.
I want this one.
I want this one.
Ooh, I want this one.
I want this one. Oh, this one's dying, but the ones at the bottom are good. Look at that heavy branch.
They have a lot of blueberries.
They got a lot of blueberries? Oh yeah, they do. They got 2 whole buckets. Oh, 2 more. Come on this way. Let's see what's going on. What do you think this field is? You heard that cricket? Are these strawberries, you think?
I think they are.
Oh, we can't pick those because it's not you pick strawberries day. It's you pick blueberries day. Maybe they already picked all the strawberries and we can buy some over there. Wow, this tomatoes, fresh you pick. Help yourself. Whoa.
I want that.
Would you like to try it?
Maybe.
Try it. I did eat it. Tastes like dirt and a delicious tomato. The reason I came here is because I saw a small TikTok with 147 likes of this farm saying they are switching from commercialization to local you pick farms. So they have rows and rows and rows of blueberries. We're just getting started. Our bucket already has 2 big handfuls. We haven't even really dove deep into the aisles yet. The blueberries are currently bustling. Something about you pick farms is that they don't always have extra activities to do, but it looks like they have a couple different food vendors as well as a playground, a sand pit. So we are going to explore and have a blast today. Oh, look at this one.
What is it?
Yes. Do you see all the blueberries in this area?
Yeah.
Whoa, back here? Juicy, this whole bushel. Oh,
Juicy.
what a score. Oh, yes.
These two.
Ooh, yes. Juicy, juicy, juicy. In the van, we're gonna make a few things with this blueberry batch that we get today. Oh, I got a bunch. So far, I've seen 3 different structures on the property. Let's go to the next aisle. What'd you find? Found a big score? Man, the ones on the ground they are ripe. And there's just a bunch falling on the ground. This blueberry farm is thriving. Follow Mom. What about this aisle?
Ooh, big score.
Yeah? Ooh, nice. Can I put them in the bucket? Ooh, did you hear that bird? I've already heard a cricket, a bird. There's something hanging out in here.
High score.
High score? Nice. Ooh, look up here. Boop, 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 boop. What do they say? The sweeter the berry, the thicker the juice? Thicker the berry, the sweeter the juice? I don't know. I'm not good at sayings. I got a bunch in my hand.
I don't see it.
There's a little bee in here. Where are you, little bee? I want this. Oh, there it is. I want this big old area of blueberries. Boop, 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 boop. Here you go. Bucket update. It's been 10 minutes. It's hot out here. It's like 88 degrees. Not many clouds in front of the sun, but we are vibing. Look at that bucket. Oh, that one is juicy. I cannot wait to eat these juicy blueberries. I feel like the big fat juicy ones we should save for our yogurt, but like the small ones we can put in our smoothie. This is the blueberry spot.
Where is it?
It's like all the same area still, and it ends right here. We're gonna go to that far area.
Oh, wow.
Dragonflies. Is that a flooded part of the farm? What am I looking at? I'm not a farmer. I don't know what this is. There's water. Look at this. Plumbing system set up. Did you know that when dragonflies are present, it's because they're eating the mosquitoes? They can eat something like 15 mosquitoes every minute or something like that. I think picking your own stuff, growing your own stuff really does something to the human body. It's hot out here. I'm in nature. I'm happy. Do I eat blueberries that often? No, but is this gonna force me to get outside of my traditional blueberry zone? Yes. So we're trying to go a little further back where maybe a lot, dang!
The blueberries.
We're gonna pick them up and we're gonna clean them in the van.
Oh.
Yeah. Even if we get a little dirt, that's okay. God made dirt, dirt don't hurt. The only thing to be careful of is that there's ants. So I'm gonna move the blueberries over here. No big deal. We had a little bit of a race through the alley and tripped and fell, but we're gonna make up for it. We didn't leave any that were not squished on the floor. But look at this one. The way this one is growing out is so cool. Some of these are so delicate and like ready to fall off the branch. Yes. Look at that one. Check it. Whoa! No way! Look at that one!
Pick it.
Fat and juicy!
You know, this is pretty fun.
I'm so happy you're enjoying this. I got the mother load. Fat and juicy? This one's so fat and juicy that it started getting indentations from the other blueberries. This one's got a butt crack.
What?
I know I said I want to buy it busting at the seams, but like, that's probably enough, right?
No.
So the area I'm talking about is kind of like north of Tampa, excuse me. And a lot of farmland where we're currently at. Tonight, we're gonna sleep at a ranch. I know my channel's called Camping with Betsy, but this is how I like to experience the world. I like to be around animals, I like to be around nature, but I also like to have my creature comforts. Later in the channel, you will start seeing more solo excursions or actual camping excursions, but you can definitely rely on me to always find a farm.
Oh, put them in.
Oh my God, we're in the middle of it. Over there, over here. Oh my God, please don't poop on us. Oh my God, this is amazing. This is crazy. Are they flooding the field? What is happening? They said, let's get our blueberries. Holy moly, this is crazy. They're getting their blueberries. They're everywhere. Oh my God, I can't handle it. Oh my God. We are in the thick of it.
Yeah.
They are eating these blueberries, dude. And their birds live over in that area. I just saw a bunch fly and chill in that tree. Again, small farms. That was insane. They're still going. They all just got their lunch. What a great lunch spot. What a great restaurant for them. Holy moly. That was insane. Bye birds. Hope you enjoyed your lunch. I'm sure the farmer's upset. They are still doing it.
Still doing what? Flying?
Yeah. What do I do? What do we do here? That was insane. They're flying back? Dude, they're really munching in.
Tops. Maybe they're in a bird back.
Dude, he got a berry in his mouth. I feel so grateful to have seen and experienced that. Watching all the birds get their lunch. I mean, they're still going at it. I don't know how many blueberries it takes to fill up a bird, but I would suggest maybe like 5. That's crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy.
That's not good.
That was insane.
Yeah.
I'm glad we came out here. High five. We've drove to our next location.
Oh, hello, Lucy.
Kitty Up Ranch. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice bridge. Even cuter. The cutest. That's a turkey. Get out of town. Look at the size of that thing. That is what you call a butterball. Oh my God. That's the biggest turkey I've ever seen in my life. Tell me about it.
Between the two, just leave enough room that you're not blocking any entrances in.
Livestock pasture, keep gate closed. Boom! Right outside a garden bed.
Hello, horsey horsies. Yep, I found tomatoes. You like this?
Ooh, they got Florida chips. Florida chips. They got quail eggs, veggie chips. I love a good crunch. Apparently, the refrigerated pickles are really good, so I'm gonna see if there's some over there. The chill dill, gnarly garlic pickles. I think I'm gonna get those. I love pickles. These are huge jars of honey. Holy cow. Ooh, coffee. What in the world? Look at this baby goat. Look, he's the one even holding the rope. Look how brave he's being. I could cuddle with this goat all day. That's very cuddly. Grandma had a dog. Yeah, yeah. What a cutie. We really did buy like the entire store. We're gonna try to have lunch real quick and then we'll walk around and visit the other animals. Can you believe I spent $60-something on there? I sure can. I got a bunch of bags. Let's get our goods put away. I'm making myself a sandwich for lunch, okay friends? Sandwich with my sourdough bread. We've got salami, maple honey turkey, gnarly garlic pickles that I just bought. Crisp crunch. Flame me in the comments if you think this is good or bad. Good sandwich, bad sandwich. Walmart had this on discount for like 34 bucks. So now I have a mini blender in the van. This is the $3 lemonade, which was right here at the top of this yellow. Their margins are insane. This is store-bought lemonade. How much blueberries should we add?
I don't know. 40 blueberries?
40 blueberries?
Oh!
3/4 of a gallon of blueberries? Look at those things. Juicy. Smells so sweet and like blueberries. Man, that's refreshing. I wanted to have a little chat about just kind of getting outside. Now, obviously, my way of traveling is I like to mix outdoors, but I like my creature comforts and I really value local experiences. So recently I was having a conversation amongst my peers about them needing to decompress or wanting to try camping. And I'll be honest with you, you don't need a lot to start. I am 2 hours away from home. I am doing one night. I have an activity planned for the day and a open schedule for the morning. And that's where you could start. Find something local in your area that is considered outdoors. Blueberry picking, that is not a hike. That is not biking. That is leisurely walking through an outdoor space. And that's where you can get started. I obviously travel with a kiddo. Important that I don't overexert ourselves on every adventure. So where we're parked tonight is going to be a Harvest Host. Harvest Host is a application similar to Airbnb where there is locations across the United States. It can be a monumental spot, a farm, a winery, a brewery, and most of the spots are dry camping. There is no electric or water hookups. You also need to be self-contained, meaning you have to have a bathroom inside. Thank you. And it could be a bucket toilet. Those ones were tart. It is a membership. I think I paid around $100 for the entire year. Every time you camp somewhere, they usually have a donation bin or they have a storefront where you can purchase items. So they recommend you spend $30 on those items or you spend $30 on their services if they have electric and water hookups. You can also use HipCamp, which is something that a lot of people don't really understand. HipCamp is literally like the Airbnb for campsites on people's properties. So it could be a 10-acre farm or it could be someone's backyard that they have just some grass. I'd recommend starting with HipCamp. Take your vehicle, which with HipCamp, most of them have bathrooms available, but it's a start to get outdoors. I think everyone should be able to experience this. The world has so much beauty to offer. You can't just keep sitting in your apartment. You gotta do something. You can't keep sitting in that house that you're renting. Anyway, there's some birds in there? What kind of birds are those? And there's a bunny right here.
Hello, fat bunny.
Hey, not fat bunny.
Oh, whoa. Huh?
They look like older. Yeah, they're sizing us up. know, I'm keeping my distance. Are you guys waiting for lunch? I know. I'm friendly, I promise. It's time to eat for them. That's why she's the first one over.
Come on, babies. Come on.
Dang. One of the dudes drove by, said that we could drink from that hose. It had the best tasting water. Tasted fine to me. I think we scared her a little bit. The bikes are scaring them, so we'll leave the bikes behind. It's morning time, and we are counting birds in the garden. There's one. We're up to 5. They are here to eat all the buggies in the garden. Cool, this is a really nice view from our window. Like a bunch of blueberries?
Yeah. Got our socks off inside.
It has been a beautiful morning here at the Kitty Up Ranch. We made a beautiful Easter breakfast, blueberry pancakes, bacon, eggs, egg bread, whatever you want to call it. It's been a beautiful thing to watch everyone here work on the farm in the morning. Sundays are usually days that they are closed. It is also a holiday, so only the people that need to be here are here. We've seen some of the people here using tractors and making the horses exercise, which is pretty cool. Seeing the stillness here has been so beautiful. Being away from road traffic, being away from people who just don't get it, it feels so nice. I'm not quite ready to go back to day-to-day, and I can't wait for this to be my day-to-day. But I do need to get this vehicle finished up. For the next few weeks of my life, we'll be finishing this up.